Hello, guys. We're back at it again. Today we have a red purple sugar deck list. Let's get right into it. So, this deck, price wise, I believe it's pretty inexpensive. Your Katakuris are about $3 a piece. These guys are about $2 a piece. I'm pretty sure everything else is around or under $1. So there are a few changes I need to make to this deck list that I haven't got around to doing yet because I haven't got all the cards yet. But it's a very fun and pretty strong deck list. So the core of the deck, we have our sugars to search for Don Quixote pirates. These are also searchers, but because of your leader ability, see that right there? Opponent's turn, once per turn, when you activate an event, add up to one Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. This is just a searcher, but it can be used as a counter. So you're able to ramp with that. You're able to ramp when you counter with little black bears, 10-layer igloo, bullet string, which is one of the changes I need to make. I think we need more bullet strings in the deck. Divine Departure, it's just I have a nice altar, and it's a fun card to run because you also have the main where you can rest a total of 6 Dawn to KO an 8,000 power character. But the attacks, if you can get one of these going first, play one of these on your first turn. This is the only time I would recommend it. Playing this not as a counters if you have 10 Dawn and you need something, or if you do not have one of these and you went first. Because this I probably should run 4 copies of, but I don't have 4 copies yet. I only have the 2. I need to order 2 more. But this lets you play a Don Quixote Pirates type character with 6,000 power or less for 3 Dawn. 3 Dawn, you can play a Senor Pink, a Rosinante, a Monet, or any of these. Like, you can play a Viola. I wouldn't recommend playing a Viola. If you want to play a Viola, just pay the 3. Same with Baby 5 or this Monet. So yeah, Senor Pink and Rosinante. You can cheese out with this, which gives you access to your other leader ability. End of turn, if you have a Don Quixote Pirates type character with 6,000 power or more, set up to one of your Dawn cards as active. This deck plays very well because you can spend all of your Dawn, and then so you have 2 of these, end of your turn. If you have 7 or more Dawn cards on your field, set 3 of your Dawn cards as active. You can have consistently 5 Dawn cards up, and then say you play a bullet string as a counter, you're resting 2 and returning a rested Dawn to your cost area, but then you're setting 1 out as active with your leader ability. So you only spend 1 Dawn to play bullet string. So it's very counter heavy. You want to basically just counter out and play your big Dofis. With these Doflamingos, you can cheese out a Senor Pink or a Rosinante. Again, very powerful effect just for Dawn -1. And remember, Dawn -1, you return a rested Dawn, you get it back as active during your opponent's turn, because with Viola on KO, Dawn -1, you get a purple event from your trash to your hand. Same thing with Senor Pink, Dawn -1, and every time you put a rested Dawn back into your cost area, you get that back on your opponent's turn as active. These Baby 5s are in here just for counter. I would say take these 2 Baby 5s out and play 4 bullet strings, or 3 bullet strings and 3 10-cost Doflamingos. This is kind of your boss monster. It's a very powerful card, putting 3 Dawn back, which again is an extra active Dawn if you play an event. If your leader is the Don Quixote Pirates, type KO to one of your opponent's characters with the cost of 8 or less. Huge. You can take out lots of things with that. And then up to 3 of your opponent's characters with the cost of 7 or less cannot be rested until your opponent's next end phase. That's 3 attacks you can negate, or 3 blockers that you can prevent from blocking. So it's a very, very strong deck if you can play correctly. Plus, you have your little black bears. This is another good late game counter. For 3 Dawn, again, you get another Dawn active. So for 2 Dawn, it's a 4k counter, and if you have 7 or more Dawn cards on your field and 5 or less cards in your hand, you get to draw a card, which potentially is a 10-layer igloo, which is 2 cost for essentially a 5k counter. Divine Departure is basically a free 3k counter if you have not used your leader ability yet. It's very strong, and it plays well into almost everything. I've played it into Blackbeard, I've played it into Emu, and I don't know if I've just been super lucky all the time, but I'm able to consistently beat those 2 decks, Blackbeard, not the new black yellow one. One thing I would recommend is these Doflamingos. These Doflamingos are pretty good in the deck. I think they will be. These are from OP16. So on play or when attacking, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. I don't know what you would take out for it. Maybe that's what you would take out BB5s for. And another searcher, I forgot to mention this at the start of the video, but Monet also lets you search. And lastly, I'm going to touch up on this category. Okay, very powerful card from OP11. I might switch out 2 of these BB5s to play 4 of these categories because they're blockers, but they set themselves as active. And they also ramp it on, but that's not very important for this. So this is the deck list. And yeah, if you have any thoughts, things that you think might benefit this deck, leave them in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.